Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. We're still doing the 4L60E build. Just running into the little things here and there, little issues. I didn't catch this when I cleaned the case up, and I probably should have paid more attention, but like I said, it seems like that whoever was in it before me did some things that I don't necessarily agree with, and I want to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, if you look in that hole right down there, somebody has hammered a check ball in that feed hole for the accumulator. I don't believe in blocking off the accumulators, and here's why. Although we want this thing to hold extra power and we want it to have some quick, firm shifts, without the accumulators, you run a risk of breaking parts. It's just kind of like when you're dumping the clutch on a manual transmission car. You can dump them you can break parts, break rear ends. We don't want to do that. The correction package, or however you want to call it, the sonnax Shear Cure kit, says nothing about blocking that off, and so that check ball shouldn't be there. So now I have the fun task of trying to get that out. So as you can see, I've kind of taped it up because I really don't feel like taking this back apart, and so I've got it protected to keep any shavings and stuff out of it. And I got some Dremel bits that I'm going to use and work on seeing if I can't get that check ball out of there, because the only way I'm going to be able to do it is I'm going to have to go around the outside of it enough to relieve the pressure of that check ball to where I can get it out. You know, either I can blow it out with air or however I need to do it. So here we go. By the way, if you like what you see, please consider subscribing, hit that notification bell, like and share it with your friends. I'd greatly appreciate it. So let's get to it. Alright, I have no idea how this is going to work, or if it's even going to work, but I got these diamond bits. We're going to see if anything happens. Well, a Rotozip bit is not going to work. And I don't think I've got enough ground out of there with that check ball. Well, I can somewhat feel it move. Alright, y'all, after a long night and some time this next morning, I got everything out of that hole. Yeah, I know the hole looks rough, but I dressed up all the sharp edges. There's no holes into the casting. So now we're ready to put our servo in, or our accumulator rather. And this has got a sonnax pinless accumulator. So it's got two seals. It's got a hard one, and it's got a square cut, kind of like a D seal. And if you look at your grooves on your piston, they're different sizes. The rubber goes on the bottom and the hard plastic one goes on top. You don't want to put them together dry. So grab yourself some lube, and I got some acid brushes because these work great for putting lube in. You don't always have to get your hands on nasty. Just get the lube in that groove real good. And slide your seal in there. That. Flip it over, do the same thing for your other one. By the way, these little acid brushes are cheap at Harbor Freight. Just saying. Get like a pack of 50 of them for next to nothing. I think it was like $3 or $4. And then put your plastic one in the top. Like that. Go ahead and lube your inside of your bore. Especially the beveled edge, because that'll help the piston slide in there better. Just like that. Then you need to find your spring, and since this one has a spring missing, I'm going to have to locate a spring. So I will do so, but for now we're just going to leave that in there. And of course you can test to see if it works. Hold your finger on it, don't give it a lot of pressure, and there's a hole right down in here beside. Now, up at the top of the screen there. Let me back you up so you can see what I'm doing. Right here beside it, there's a hole right down on the bottom. If you can see where I'm pointing my air gun. Put it down there. Alright. Put your thumb down there and just give it a little bit of air. See, it pushes it right on out of there. That means it's a good tight seal. Yeah, I keep blowing it out of the hole. So that's what you want. So that means it's a good tight seal, so it'll work good. And we'll locate a spring. Alright y'all, as you can see, you've got that mess cleaned up and got that check ball out of there. Man, what a pain in the can. And it was a simple mistake. I mean, I don't know. I don't, like I said, I don't recommend leaving those, plugging off those passages or any sense. I mean, it helps protect the transmission. Also on a 4L60E, if you got somebody that's got custom programming on it, don't turn the torque management all the way off. And that is an actual program that they've got in it. You can turn it down, but don't turn it off, because that'll help save your transmission. Anyway, hey, I hope you liked what you seen. I gotta say a big shout out and a thanks to everybody that's liked my videos and become a subscriber. I hope you all can share it with some other friends of yours and get them to subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. Smash that like button, turn your notification bell on so you get all the latest updates, and leave me a comment. Drop me a comment, leave me something, say, hey, what the heck you doing? Your videos stink, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It's whatever you want to do. Just keep it tasteful. Love hearing from you all. I gotta give a big shout out to one of my subscribers, and you'll know who you are, and I can't thank you enough for your compliment that you gave me. That meant a lot to me. I went into this not knowing how things would come out, if I'd actually get anybody to watch my videos. Because like I said, I don't have anybody to pass my knowledge on to, so I figured I'd put it out here on YouTube and see if anybody could use it. And apparently quite a few of you have. It's a dream. So anyway, hey, enough babbling and sentimental BS. Till tomorrow. And yes, we're not done yet with this thing. Till tomorrow, thank you so much. Take care of each other. Take care of yourself. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.